that I am.
In those first few months after you were born and you were starting to take in an awareness of the external world, you don't necessarily have a sense of a me whom this experience is happening to, as your five senses continuously stream information to you. But it is at this point in time when you don't have labels and concepts to develop a thought about that information. I would even go as far to say that in this rare moment of thoughtless awareness, awareness itself is being you.
Since I've been in practice, which has been 4 years now, I was trying to do the math in my head a couple of weeks ago. I think I've delivered probably about another 500 babies. It's the coolest thing. I always say I have the coolest job in the world. I don't know at what point a spirit enters or an awareness enters. I don't know. But I know that once those cells start to divide, this whole process of life and growth it's phenomenal. It's bigger than anything you could ever imagine. The orchestration of signals and hormones and genes that put together this human being is phenomenal. I don't think a baby's necessarily aware of being in the womb. I don't know for sure. Why we don't have memories of that, I can't explain. But a lot of times that first memory of something is around a year of age. I don't know if that's my first awareness, but as an adult or as a young child, that's my first memory.
When a mother reaches down, scoops up a baby into the air, something very peculiar is occurring.
From the viewpoint of the infant, it's as if though the entire room is shifting in space according to their particular perspective. At about 12 weeks old, she still has no idea that there's bottoms to her feet and a top to her head. And she has yet to discover that she has a back, let alone even the comprehension to understand that somewhere she ends and is separate from her environment. Once you have become aware of yourself, you move further into establishing the identity of that self.
I'm Ashley Summerfield.
Wait, say it right now.
I'm Ashley Summerfield.
How old are you?
I'm 3.
Here is an example of Ashley projecting her sense of self into a future moment.
Look out to me. I'm going to bonk your head.
Hey, Ashley,
What?
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Does your sister have a sister?
Yes.
Who? Who's your sister's sister?
I'm Cole. They're both Coles. They're both.
Nicole is your sister?
Yes.
But does Nicole have a sister?
Yes.
Who?
And Cole. And a friend.
Who is Nicole's sister?
Friend. Maya.
No. That's her friend, but what about her sister? Does Nicole have a sister?
Uh-uh.
No?
No.
What about you?
What's so very interesting here is that Ashley is able to identify with her name, the concept of her age, and her sense of self affecting a future moment. But she is not yet wrapped up in the thoughts of how other people identify with her. Once we are able to make that final switch to see how the world identifies with us, from that moment forward, we enter a whole new paradigm shift of constantly being aware of something and how we identify with it.